Now let's talk music. We're joined in studio this morning by Bleau. She's an R&B and a soul singer, past contestant of Mentor X. Bleau, good morning to you.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm all right. We're just watching a clip of you performing in the last Mentor X, and you shared with me that that dress that you had on was an emergency dress,
yes,
in fact.
it was actually an emergency
And you
dress.
went on to win
Best costume.
Best costume.
Surprisingly.
Surprisingly. So you've been rolling with the punches ever since, adapting, changing things up, shaking things up. What has life been like since the contest ended?
Well, it's not easy as an upcoming artist. But then, so far, so good. There are ups and downs, and I think that's part of life. So, yeah, we welcome it all. We just pray that as it works, we work harder and smarter, and then we get where we want to get to. That's what we pray for.
Lovely. Now, I know you have new music that has come out. We'll talk about that shortly. But let's cast our minds back to the competition, Mentor X. What was that experience like for you? If you could sum it up in just 3 words. 3 words for me, what was it like?
Okay, so it was fun. It was educative in terms of music. And in terms of friendship, I made some good friends. Yeah, that's what I'll say. But mind you, I was the house foodie.
You were the house foodie. What does that mean?
Apparently, they said I was the one who liked to eat. So in every interview, when they ask who is the foodie, they do mention my name.
Those of you who claim to like food, but we don't see the evidence
of
where the food is going.
I've been asking God, but He has not given me answers.
Listen, you're very lucky. Some of us, we just smell the wachi, and it's already 4 kilos added on. But back to the music, new music that's already come out, Downtown. When did you, in fact, start making music? Has it always been a passion?
Well, yes. Actually, my mom was into music, and she taught me a few stuff. So I think back in junior high school, I realized I could sing. That was when I actually, I could actually sing. So as time went on, getting to the university, I was like, you know, why don't I venture? Since I could use it as a passion and get money out of it, why not give it a go? And yeah, it's been an interesting journey for me.
What has the support been like from your family? It's not always the most popular choice when you come out and say you want to pursue music. How has that been received?
Yeah, so actually I live with my dad and my brothers. From my brothers, it's been supportive. From the outer family space, not so much, but then from my dad, so far so good. I'm grateful for the support and all, yeah.
What is typically the main concern when, you know, as a young person, you go to your family and you say, well, I want to pursue it, this is my passion?
Well, in Africa, sometimes it's not about passion, it's about what we can do to get the money put on the table and feed the family.
Of course.
So first things first, it was like, are you serious? Like, I'm giving you money, I'm putting in money for your education, and you want to do music attached to schooling, it's going to distract you and all that. But then I realized that if you really want something, no matter how hard it is, even if you have to balance 10 things at the same time, you do it because you want it. So I was like, you know what, this is what I want. So if they're not supporting me now, I just have to prove it to them that this is it. And then I'm sure after a while they'll believe it and then help me show it to the outer space. And yeah, so I had to do that. And getting to mentor, being on the stage, I think that was the first time my family got to see that, oh, she could actually sing.
So prior to that, were you hiding the talent from them, or were they just not as involved?
I think I was a bit kind of, extroverted and introverted depending on who I'm with and where I'm at.
Okay.
So at home, I'm not really the outer space type of person. I'm mostly indoors. So not everybody knew I could sing until I was on that screen, and then they could tell that, oh, she could actually sing, so let's support her. So that's how it actually worked.
Okay, so they were surprised. Not
yes,
all your
some of
family
them were
members,
surprised.
not all your friends
Yes.
knew about this.
Yeah,
about this. And what made you decide to choose Mentor X as the competition to join?
Well, so last year, I think a month or two to ending the semester, I had an accident. And then I was at home. I had to be at home. I couldn't go to school.
Sorry
I couldn't
to
ride.
hear that. A car accident?
Actually, I was crossing the road and I got hit by a motorbike. And he left me there.
You got hit by a motorbike crossing the street. It was a hit and run?
Yeah. So I actually got damaged a bit, my arm and my legs. I still have some problems from time to time, but it's better. So I was at home doing nothing, and it was kind of dawning because I had lost my phone by then, and I've lost touch with a couple of people. I realized that I'm fading. So why not give it a go with something that I really like, since I can't go to school and I can't work or anything. So I was like, mentor it is.
Okay.
And I had a few friends who were like, you have to come, you can sing, let's go, we'll go with you. And then these 2-3 people actually escorted me here throughout all the auditions. They were there for me. And then when I finally got in, I was like, wow, this is surprising. So I'll give it all I got. Even when I was at my lowest, I was able to do this quite easy. I came for the auditions and it wasn't so difficult, even at my appearance and all. And I was like, okay, this is actually something I should do, so I'm going to do it.
And did that spark that passion within you?
Exactly.
You thought, I really want to do this.
Really want it.
And that's what's carried you through even after the competition. I mentioned that you have some new music out downtown. We want to take a listen to it, but I'll let you introduce your very own song to us and then we'll play it.
Sure. So it goes like, I don't want to lose control. I just want to let you know I dare for you. I dare for you. If it gon' be me and you, baby, I need the assurance. Need the assurance. Baby, I need the assurance. Nobody to me like you. My love for you will be true. Baby, when I come through, put it right back for me. And put it right back for me. Put it right back for me.
We love this preview, but we do have the video, so let's take a listen to that video. That is quite the song. Very sultry, very soulful. We also like your choice of a model in that video. What is the inspiration behind this song?
I actually had a friend around 37.
You had a friend around 37?
Yeah, she was, excuse me to say, a beggar. So she actually married now to a doctor.
Oh, I see. This is a true story.
Yes.
Oh, I see. She used to beg for money, but now she's married to a doctor.
Yeah, so kind of an interesting story. So this one afternoon, I was eating gobe, food for the gods, by the way. In case you don't know, gobe is food for the gods.
Gobe is food for the gods?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So I was having lunch and I was like, you know what, why don't I sit down with something I like eating and then write something interesting. So while singing, I was like, okay, this looks amazing. So I went to the studio to record it, and then I played it to a couple of friends, and they were like, yo, they're feeling it. And I was like, okay, then I'll go with this for first try and see how it goes.
I think it's a good first try. But what's next for you, Bleau, in terms of all the music you want to put out?
So I actually want my music to be a safe space for people, something wild and interesting.
Something wild and interesting.
Yes, something people can relate to and still want to be themselves out of it. So I'll be putting out an album, and then it's going to talk about youth per se, we going to bed and thinking about how we're going to make it in life, all that, the hardships of life, how easy it can be, relationship. So I want to make an album based on a youth in between 20 to 25 years. Yeah, so that's what I want to put out.
And that's amazing. There's some stiff competition in the music space, especially with the women. We have lots of Ghanaian women making amazing music. Do you think you can find your place in that crowd?
Yeah, I think I can. If I can't find my place in that space already created, I'll make one for myself.
You're going to make a space for yourself. Amazing, Bleau. It was amazing speaking with you this morning. That song, it's a very... I'm adding it to the playlist today, but thank you so much for that. And hopefully we'll be speaking with you some more when you have that EP or album out next.
Thank you.
Well, that was Bleau speaking with us and talking about her new music, which is out. The song is called Downtown. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, there's more on New Day. Well, welcome back. This is still TV3Newday, and it's Ghana month. Of course, we're bringing you some throwback, especially because today is Thursday. And yeah, Mifuchar Bodom, that's like a popular one from back in the day, I must say. I like the whole traditional look and very typical Ghanaian setting and all of that. That was cool. That was cool.
Prior at the time, in Chini, you know, they had the vibe like Kwade as well. Had something like
T8
that.
for Kwajes.
T8 for Kwajes as well.
I mean, Book Back. We cannot talk about.
Yeah, Book Back. Book Back was
later.
Book Back came before them.
Before them.
But Book Back had the hip hop kind of style, you know, something like 4x4 picked up from them. But I'm talking about those who infuse a bit of tradition into it. Music. Tiny as well. Screwface, Klala,
yes.
Klala
yes,
as well.
Yes,
yeah,
that's true.
Yeah, those guys, they tried. They tried.
What do you make of the new age music?
Well, it depends on what you're looking at. If you're just looking at, most of them are just talking about love, and most of them are just talking about, you know, either describing a woman's features, talking about love, talking about baby, you and me. Apart from a few of them who are talking about the real lessons of life. Sinaso will sing about being chaste and staying true to your love. You know, that for me, that I think is.
I mean, there's Familiar, there's Kofi Kinata.
Familiar as well. Yes,
Familiar. Stone Boy, you know that song. And Stone Boy too. Men talking about the times we're living in.
This guy who Kwesi Arthur, Kwesi Arthur also spoke about
realities of life.
Yeah, we're grinding every day. I think they're doing well. There's more that we could do, and that's where I would have wished that we had some bit of financial support, a certain kind of fund where they can all go. If you have a song, okay, it's Ghana month. will now look for songs that tell the story of Ghana or
Yeah.
the stories of Ghana. And there are people who are willing to do that. But where's the support? This government, for example, said we're going to set up studios in all the regions, you remember? Where are-
Reminded me, Johnny, it was in the manifesto.
Thank you. Where are the studios? This was in the previous manifesto.
But interestingly, in their 2020 manifesto, they mentioned that they had finished, I think, Koforidua and were building Cape Coast.
But they were fact-checked, and it turned out not to be exactly the case.
How do you state those things in your manifesto if you did not actually do it?
I actually sometimes think that is a system, because before the manifesto is written at the national level, they come for information from the local level. Even to draw up our budget, the district assemblies and the rest will have to bring what their needs are. Then there's a team that sifts it, looks at it, say we can afford this, we cannot afford this, this is realistic, this is not realistic, this is, and then it is put together in the bigger national document. So before somebody comes to tell you that you have completed A, B, C, and D, which is, in most cases, people lie to the central administration. I mean, I remember in this country where John Mahama, for example, was it John Mahama or was it Professor Mills? One of them was told that a road in the Volta region had been constructed. He went all the way only to find that the road was not constructed. You know, I know, for example, Dr. Baumia, who took relief items to, what do you call it, some people who had been hit by a disaster, only to get there to find out the things were expired. You know, so the people at the civil servants and whatever, they hide behind the politicians because they know the politicians will always find a way to explain it away, you know, and for me. But back to music, I drifted a bit, forgive me.
That's allowed, that's allowed.
Forgive me. I think that we should have the fund, and we should also demand from a political ruling class when they say we want to do A, B, C, and D for them. Because so far, aside the 2 million that Professor Mills gave to Musica, and which Musica, for some reason, said they use for research, which impact of the research I have not seen yet, I don't know. Apart from that, I really have not seen any deliberate, determined effort to make sure that our music is put out there. Look at what We Allah is doing.
Yeah.
Look at what Sheriff Aguno is doing.
Are they getting?
Look at what Atungo Simba is doing. Look at what Trigmatic is doing.
Yeah.
They're selling Ghana to the world. How are we pushing them?
And they're more celebrated out there than we celebrate
here.
them domestically.
Rexoma is celebrated out there big time. What was it? Afro Moses, big time. Amanzeba, big time. Ambule. How are we supporting them? They go out there, Ebotela, on their own. The Laboratory, what's it called? Koala B, all those guys, they go out on their own. So,
Anyway. Ebahi. And on that note, we're moving straight into a quote from our first ever Prime Minister, the man that we're all celebrating, even though there are some factions who describe him as a dictator and, you know, all that. But this is a quote that he put out a long time ago. He said, "Those who would judge us merely by the heights we have achieved will do well to remember the depths from which we started."
Yeah. Don't look at just the end. If you want to find out about me, go back in the day.
It's important.
Yeah, go back in the day. Don't just say, oh, where did he come from? Who is he? Who does he think he is? Who does she think he is? Go back and find out.
Yeah.
You know, and anyway.
Go back and find out. You know what I'm craving this morning?
No.
Fancy, na eto. That's what I feel like eating.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a very peculiar craving, Bella. Is that something that
Not
you
exactly.
want to tell us?
I've always liked fancy.
Yeah.
I shouldn't read too much into it.
Oh, no.
Eto.
Eto
Eto does not have, again, condo. It's the raw stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the raw stuff.
I'm craving that.
You know.
But tomorrow we're about to go.
But what kind of fish do you want in the eto? Do you want Kobe? Or do you want kako? Like kako is a national human right.
Hey.
Yeah, kako.
Kako is a smelly one. Like Kobe.
No. Kako is a national right. Like if you are from the fancy side of life, kako is a human right.
It's
Like,
not
You're very
low.
passionate about this.
no, Kako is a human right.
Kesama.
Yeah, no.
Kesabola
If you do salmon, then you are spoiling the thing.
You're spoiling it.
Fanti,
It has to be
Kako, yeah.
Okay.
Then you do small to train. Oh,
you're
my
making
God,
me hungry,
my
guys. We need to
God.
go and eat. We need to
Who's
go and
bringing us Fanti and Edzo? Maybe well, not tomorrow. Tomorrow we're talking about Gankomi, Gankong, Gankenke, and we're going to show you how it's done. Well, actually, flatter is, studio Emmy and all of that. So look forward to it.
Yeah,
should be exciting.
Let's say happy birthday to Loving C, one of the guys who've been pushing so hard for Ghana music on radio. Outside the borders, back in town. Loving C, happy birthday to you, big brother. Live long and God bless you.
We love you,
Also to Mr. Matthias Kwame Aferi, Chief Technician Engineer, Gridco. He's 60 years today. That means he's going home. So this from your daughter, Mary Rose. Congratulations. Well, he's 60. Is it not retirement time? That's our retirement age, unless he gets a contract.
Someone's birthday. Do you have to remind him that?
Unless he gets a contract. Maybe he's worked so hard for Ghana. We are happy for him. Congratulations to you, sir. Mr. Matthias Kwame Aferi, Chief Technician Engineer, Gridco. You are 60 years today.
I thought for men, you are allowed to go to 65.
Who said? And also to the Honorable Adam Mutawakilo, a.k.a. Gallos. Former MP for Damongo, the great one as we call him. Yes, he spoke very well on energy. I don't see him these days.
Maybe
one of these
days he hasn't been in a studio in a long while since
he hasn't been.
Lost his seat.
He hasn't been. We'll see you tomorrow.
Happy birthday to Nyonyo as well, the CEO of Nyonyo.
Okay.
It's a birthday today.
So you do the flatter tomorrow?
Yeah.
A flatter. You?
A flatter?
A flatter.
Listen, I'm in charge. I can do it. We'll have the stuff in the studio.
You know that if the kinky has lumps, it's a different problem.
Oh, I have the manpower and the capacity.
That would be a national security issue.
Oh, say less.
Yeah.
I can do this.
You'll be invited to answer questions. Are you ready?
Yoko will call you.
Are you ready?
Listen.
Okay. Anyway, so we'll see you tomorrow to wrap up the week. Of course, Ghana Month. Keep watching TV3. Thank you so much.